Yo, what is up guys, Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. A bit of a feel-good story, in my opinion, and in boxing those are rare. Ismael Barroso knocks out Ohara Davies in one round to win the WBA interim title. I believe he won that belt anyway. He is now in line to fight Rolly Romero, who holds the full title, and of course, Ismael Barroso fought Rolly Romero a little while ago, was winning the fight, and he was then on the receiving end of a horrible stoppage. You know, he got jobbed that night against Rolly Romero. And yeah, many people felt for him after that fight. He comes back, gets this fight with Ohara Davies, a guy in which was much younger. Barroso is 40 years old, Ohara Davies 31. I wasn't really sure what to expect from this fight, to be honest with you. Especially considering Barroso's age. We know he can punch, but given his age, I felt Ohara Davies had a chance to win this fight. Wasn't the case. Ohara Davies actually came out relatively aggressive in this fight, but of course he was made to pay. But yeah, he came out relatively aggressive. Came out quite flat-footed, trying to hold centre ring, while also trying to push Barroso back. But Barroso seemed quite willing to kind of take the half step back and take a look at Ohara Davies. Barroso wasn't really doing much in the early seconds. He was seeing what was ahead of him, whereas Ohara Davies immediately was looking for his left hook. Whereas Barroso was looking for the openings to counter. Of course, Barroso is a southpaw, and he was looking for the overhand left. In fact, there was one moment when Barroso actually led with his left hand, caught Ohara Davies, then got his head off centre line while Ohara Davies threw his right hand in response. And Ohara Davies missed quite badly, and despite the age gap, Barroso actually looked like the quicker guy, and that kind of little exchange proved it. And it also showed that Ohara Davies was open for the overhand left of Barroso. Ohara Davies had a low lead hand. Even his right hand wasn't particularly high, and there was a lot of opening there for Barroso to land that shot. After that little exchange, Barroso was starting to prod and probe with his lead hand. Ohara Davies was kind of standing in front of Barroso. Looked like Barroso was trying to bait Ohara Davies in, and he did that. After some messing around with the lead hand from Barroso, Ohara Davies then tried to fire a straight right hand. I think it may have actually caught Barroso, but Barroso came back with a short kind of overhand left hook, catches Ohara on the tip of the chin, and Ohara is badly hurt. He does the stanky leg, badly hurt, not on steady footing. Barroso comes in, fires a few clubbing shots, and Davies goes down. Ohara Davies beats the count, but the referee's having a close look at him. His eyes don't look right, glazed over kind of thing. But the referee allows him to continue. Barroso jumps right back on him. Lets go of two-handed salvos, left hands, right hands, primarily hooks. Catches Ohara with a couple more shots. Kind of bundles him over. It's called a knockdown. Ohara Davies once again beats the count, but his eyes look so bad. Doesn't look like he's paying attention to the referee. And the referee then jumps in to wave it off. I think it was a fair stoppage. First round knockout by Ismael Barroso. The guy keeps on winding back the clock. And what I was impressed with here, he realised that Ohara Davies was a hard puncher. He wasn't as aggressive as we're used to seeing him in this bout. Barroso in this fight was more, like I said, he was looking for counter punches. He was looking to take advantage of Ohara Davies' leaky defence. And also the fact that Ohara Davies very often kind of lunges in with his punches, and that's how he got caught with the first knockdown. He threw the right hand, and his head followed him in, and Barroso just timed it perfectly with the left hand, and that was really it. The fight was over at that point, and yeah, Barroso then went on to stop him. Good performance by Barroso, and I have to say I'm happy for him. Very happy for him considering the last fight. Now it's time, I believe, that we get the rematch between Barroso and Rolly Romero. They're talking about Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. I'd rather see Rolly Romero fight Barroso again. He needs to right that wrong. Let's be honest here. That stoppage was so egregious, it has to happen again. And also, like I said, Barroso was winning that first fight. So yeah, man, I hope Barroso gets that fight. I hope he gets a nice payday. Fair play to the guy, man. 40 years old, doing what he did last night is impressive. I know Ohara Davies isn't no great shakes, I get it, but it's a good win for Ismael Barroso, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully he gets the Rolly Romero fight. But we shall see. We shall see. I'd imagine they'll try and avoid that fight and cash out against Ryan Garcia. I'd imagine that's what they're trying to do, but credit to Barroso. Listen, he's got the old man strength, the old man power. He looks old. His body looks old, man. His face looks old. His body looks old. But he somehow... he got it done. He got it done, man. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Anyway, as for Ohara Davies, I mean... not world level, obviously. We knew that anyway, but if he were to win any sort of fight near world level, this would have been it, considering Barroso's age. But yeah, Ohara Davies just isn't cut out for this level. He needs to take a look now to see what he wants to do next. There's still some fights maybe domestically he could take, but yeah, as for fighting at world level, he needs to call that a day. Anyway, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Del Boy, peace.